Hey everyone, we are here with the What Sold on eBay for the weekend. Linda and myself, Cameron. We sell stuff on eBay part-time. I have a full-time job. Linda's a full-time mom, which is, as you know, if you're a mother, challenging. Sometimes more than a real full-time job. It's even harder. But we sell on eBay to make some money to help pay the bills, to help us do a little more things in life that we like to do. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy it, especially Linda. She loves it the most. And we're going to go ahead and show you what sold this weekend on eBay. So, Linda, how did we do Friday through Sunday?
We had 36 sales.
Pretty good.
For $14.35.
So last weekend, just for some perspective, we had like 24, 25 sales for $1,000. So we wanted more quantity, and the dollar amount was pretty good at, whatever our average sale price was today. But this weekend was good as well. There are two items towards the beginning that the first two sales we can't find yet. So that's on me. One I haven't really looked for that hard. It's actually right behind the camera, I believe. So I have to go move all this stuff that we set up here. Then I'll look for it. The other one's a book, and we haven't found it. So the item that we hopefully will find is a set of Los Angeles Rams pins. They're like the 76 station pins. They sold for $13.49. They're from the Hirsch buy. So if they sell...
No.
What?
It says Flow.
Yeah, that's the Hirsch buy because I bought a bunch of Flobies. If you don't know what a Flobie is, Google it. They were valuable, especially during COVID. Then we sold a book, but if I find it, I'll put it up on the screen. It sold for $9. So we'll get into the stuff we actually do have, if we can find that here. What is it, Linda? Start talking about it.
The first thing we have is a CD by Mike Randall called My Music Loves You, Even If I Don't.
Good old Mike Randall.
Gotta love that.
And
This
sold for
$9.
I have no... Oh, from the Rock and Roll buy, so... Still making money on that.
And then we got an ancient history book. Oh, sorry, Ancient Times.
This is from Ancient History.
Called Ancient Times, A History of the Early World.
This is from
1916.
Yeah, I bought a bunch, $50. I bought a bunch of old books, from like the 50s and early. That's not super old, but all the way back to early 1900s. There was a set of like, I forgot who the author for Tarzan is. Whoever the author of Tarzan, there's a whole set of books by him, and he or she, maybe it's a girl, I don't know. But a couple of these books were in their different ones, and this one sold for?
For 15 and some change.
So we sold like 2 or 3 books from there. We have not made all of our money back yet. So we are probably at about $40 in sales. The Tarzan ones have not sold.
And then we got another CD, George Thorogood and the Destroyers. Rocking My Life Away. It is a sealed CD, actually, which, that's pretty crazy.
Well, he's probably here somewhere. Just trust us that we have it. Oh, here it is. Sorry.
And this one sold for $12.
So, Georgie's on his way.
And then next up is a pink T-Mobile. I'm sorry. It's not. Their color isn't pink. They say their color is magenta. But it's listed as pink. So it's a T-Mobile.
I copied someone's listing, and I'm practically
jacket.
colorblind. So
Cameron got like a ton of T-Mobile stuff, and so
for $50.
$50, yeah.
But it was actually a whole mostly T-Mobile. I remember all those other shirts, those rap shirts and stuff were in there. Newer.
But probably the person who worked at T-Mobile, and then they were getting rid of everything. So, but this jacket itself sold for $20 shipped.
20 shipped on that. We probably should get checked.
Yeah. And then next up, I can do it. He's got to go check Tori. The Nerf guns that have been sitting here for years? Yeah, that's what I thought. Next up is some Nerf guns. Pack of 3. These are the strong arms. It doesn't come with any bullets or anything. So we did, the darts, not bullets. So this one, 3 of these sold for 25 shipped. So they're kind of bulky once we get all 3 of them in there. So it probably is not going to be really good on the shipping, but you can only do so much, right?
We had them listed for 30, took a best offer of 25, and honestly, it was just more of to get them out of here because Linda hates the Nerf guns.
I hate the Nerf guns, guys.
So that was to her, just listening to my wife. Next question.
Isn't that nice? Next up, we have season 7 of The Walking Dead.
I will shut that down.
That's our favorite line.
Crazy when he came onto the scene. If you ever watched the series,
if you've never watched Walking Dead, I do suggest you watch it just because even though it is like zombies and stuff, it is pretty intense.
Well, it's more.
And it goes through a lot.
Yeah, and it's a lot about the people. Obviously, the zombies are a part.
You see their lives and everything.
But when he came on, it definitely changed the game for their.
And that season 7 sold for $18.
And that was $1. That's used. So that's really good for a TV series.
And then we got these cool things. Cameron, what are those?
These are Mentadent sets, advanced whitening systems. This stuff is discontinued, I believe. We have 2 of them.
The person bought 2.
Person bought 2. I think we have 3 actually. I got them for $1 a piece.
I think there might be 4.
There might be 4. We got them for $1 a piece, and they sold for
$100.
Had them listed at $120 each. Some guy said, if I buy 2 of them, will you sell them for $100 a piece, $20 off? First I was like, no, it seems like a big discount, but sales were kind of slow, especially the last 2 days. So I was like, you know what, let's give the guy a deal, and we took it.
Give the guy a deal.
And of course, we only paid $1, so I can't be too greedy, guys. That's $2 into 200.
Next up is a Seahawks official NFL zipper jacket.
Yeah, it's got like a fleece lining in there. It's not super old, so it's not like vintage or anything. It's a newer one.
It did sell for $40.
I think I spent 10 from one of my sources. It was either 10 or I think I paid 10. It might have been 15. He might have asked 15. I don't know what it was, but we didn't do too great on it, but we'll make money.
Here's a hat.
We have a hat here.
Was this Krenna's?
Yeah, this was.
So this is actually my sister's hat. So back in the day, probably, I don't even know how long ago, but Disneyland, where Honey, I Shrunk the Audience is, over by Space Mountain, used to show Captain EO, which is the Michael Jackson show, and we used to go watch it all the time, and Krenna loved it so much.
Krenna being her sister.
My sister. And so she got a hat, and she had a keychain, she had the poster and everything, and so when she was going through her stuff and getting rid of things, she's like, here. That's what our family does. Like,
they just say, Cameron, do you want anything
in this pile? And
or
Cameron,
donate it.
Yeah, Cameron does go through it just to make sure. And he pulled this hat out, and it actually sold for $75, guys.
And global shipping. So
global shipping. So they paid a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That means they're paying more. And that's why if you're not doing global shipping, especially on unique items, you should offer it. Because
because that hat was literally, it was only a Disney exclusive because the Captain
EO
thing,
too on
the Captain EO thing only was on for a little bit. Like, it wasn't something that was permanent.
And a lot of people that, internationally collect different things like Disney and obviously maybe Michael Jackson stuff. So if you have something unique, put global shipping on there. You never know. Those people barely make offers, in my opinion. They usually buy full price and they're paying extra for shipping. And the global shipping program offers a lot of protection if there's a lost item or damage and stuff like that. So it's something to look out for. And if you're listing that rare stuff, kind of, you take advantage of.
And then here's something Cameron will talk to you about, because this is fairly new.
Caddyshack's a funny movie if you haven't seen it. It's like a classic. But I was on, obviously a lot of people have been selling sealed VHS. If you're on YouTube and you're watching Reselling, you've heard of people talking about this in the Facebook groups. For the longest time, it was always Black Diamond, which was not a thing. But there are VHS that are now selling. People are getting them graded. I saw online someone had an offer up sale for $20, a bunch of VHS. It even had more. Back to the Future was there, all 3 of them. It had a Star Wars and a Batman, which I wanted. I offered him, I said I'd pay the $20. Well, I got them, and he goes, well, I didn't tell you that I actually sold a few of them. I only want 20 now because some of them are gone. I sold the other ones for more, and I'm like, well, that was kind of annoying. I wish you would have corrected your listing. But with that said, I still paid the 20 because we sold this one for 18 shipped. This sold within 4 hours, and mine had a sticker on the front, which is not as ideal. And then I sold the Batman one, which was the one I really bought it for, and this one sold in about 4 hours
for $100.
$100, brand new sealed. We also had like Mrs. Doubtfire. There's a couple other ones that weren't anything. I did list Mrs. Doubtfire, which is a funny movie too, but that one didn't sell. And there was a bunch I donated. And this one I got for $1 at a thrift store. Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone, the first one, so I thought maybe someone would want that, and it sold for
$13.
So again, not a lot for that one. Batman, kind of the unique ones. Look out for Batman, Jurassic Park. We sold E.T. the other day for $20. Look out for those sci-fi kind of classics, those kind of movies. Star Wars. People are buying them. I don't know why someone would want Caddyshack, but they did. And we just made, we sold over $120 in, 130 something bucks or whatever it is in VHS that are sealed, which is just crazy. Okay.
It's VHS, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I would have told you, literally, if you would have asked me 3 or 4 months ago, I would have told you, you probably really don't even need to waste that much time with VHS unless there's some horror kind of cult film that is just kind of out of print. But it's really not even, you probably won't find one. And now I'd be telling you, if you go to a garage sale or a thrift store and they have sealed VHS, take a look. See what they have.
Yeah. Next up, we got a Dale Earnhardt shirt.
Great graphic. This shirt, as you probably can't see, someone cut out the dang collar on it. So This shirt is a 94 or something like that,
91.
Probably would have done a lot better. It's got stains on it too, so that doesn't help it. But if it didn't have the cutout, it probably would have done a little better.
But it did sell for $20 shipped,
and
even as it is.
Yeah,
so.
20 bucks. I bought a bunch of racing shirts for 20 bucks. And we sold one for 50, 45 or 50. Another one, I think, for 20. So we're already in the money.
And then we got this vintage, it's a mushroom latch hook rug pattern thing.
It's just a pattern, though. A lot of latch hook kits have all the actual fabric you need.
This
Apparently,
one's just the pattern.
70s and 80s mushrooms are pretty desirable because people are buying these, and I have a Pyrex mushroom that apparently bowl that's pretty desirable. So people like the old mushroom stuff. Just reliving the past, I guess. Anyways.
So that sold for 28 shipped.
This is from one of my sources, Dennis, I believe is his name. He bought an old storage unit when we sold that old laundry detergent and stuff like that. He had just a storage unit of basically 1979 to 82 all old vintage dead stock stuff, and I bought a lot of it. Oh, Wrestler sold.
Now we got a wrestler. This is Jake the Snake Roberts from 2011.
And he sold for?
He sold for $14.
I love selling little wrestlers. Just so easy. A little bit of bubble wrap, throw them in a little bubble mail, they're on their way. This one, Linda probably remembers what by. This is from Peter Pan Return to Neverland, brand new sealed. More sealed stuff.
Oh, is that from Salvation Army?
Yes, it is. Salvation Army buy for, I forgot what I paid, 36 bucks or something like that.
And this one itself sold for 14.
14 bucks. So.
And you can tell that it's old because like the coloring on it is like faded.
It honestly looks like someone had it like at a swap meet and they let it sit out. You know, sometimes they leave stuff out in the sun. It kind of, and I put that in the listing.
Yeah.
They go for more, but we took that. Ooh, one of my favorites.
IKEA curtains right here.
Linda loves IKEA.
I do like IKEA a lot.
But we didn't buy these. These were at a garage sale. 10 sets for $2 each. 10 of these. And we sold this set for...
Cameron has a problem with buying in bulk.
No, I love buying in bulk. Multi-quantity is my... If I have multi, I'm like, oh, yes. Less work, more money. I love it. And this one sold for...
This one sold for 36 shipped.
36 bucks. We sold 3 so far. I think 2 for 40, and that one was on a 10%.
See, the bulk isn't so bad when it's something that sells fast.
Well,
but
really, when you look up these circus bears that haven't sold...
When you... Yeah, like, we just look up, and it's like, oh...
I have, like, 15 circus bears.
So if anybody wants a circus
bear... A
rigged
circus bear, you can pay for, the fees and the shipping, and it's yours.
You can have it.
We just want it out of here. Or if you can come to the house, you can just come pick them up.
It's taking up so much space.
They're so big, I haven't sold one. We're only in them for about 80 bucks. We're in them for about 130 if you include the dolls, I think. And then we sold one doll for 70. So we're about halfway. And we've had a couple offers on the dolls will sell. Because I've had offers. The bears, I don't know. I hate them. That officially is my worst buy. I haven't spent a lot of money, but it's just the most annoying buy because it takes up space. And I bought it from a guy who I thought was going to become a good contact, and that didn't pan out either. So. Oh, I didn't grab this one. I forgot. But I know where it is. It's a
Hakeem Nicks New York Giants jersey.
Super Bowl jersey, I believe.
Super Bowl jersey. Well, it's got the patch on it.
Yeah.
And it's number 88, and it sold for $40 shipped. And it is a size 52.
I think that's extra large. Yeah, I think it's extra large. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I don't know, maybe 2XL.
And then we've got an Apple keyboard. This one is USB wired.
We had bought like 6 or 7 of these from Salvation Army buy as well, and they've been selling pretty well. This is, I think, our last one left. This one needs to be wiped down. It's been here for a minute.
Gross. And this one
dusty.
Sold for 32 shipped, guys.
32 bucks. So I'll wipe and clean that one down, and that one will probably cost around 10 or something to ship.
And then we got this cutie. This is Littlest Pet Shop, one of the bigger ones. See?
Look out for the bigger ones. We sold a set of 4 before for over 100. The cat one everyone wanted. This was only a quarter, but I gave her $1 because I knew it was worth more.
Yeah, and it does have stickers on it and stuff.
Yeah,
because those aren't there. Those aren't the stickers that are supposed to be on it.
But they are Littlest. One's the Littlest Pet Shop sticker.
Yeah, so it probably has stickers that came with this bear or something.
So you can decorate it.
But yeah, so this bear actually sold on its own for $25.
It'll go first class. Regular Littlest Pet Shops can do well too. The little regular size ones, especially like the Dachshunds or whatever. But if you see the bigger ones, not the plush, but the actual figures, they're like 2008 time frame. Look them up. If you can get it for cheap, buy them.
And we got a horror movie, The Frighteners, right there.
That's a nice graphic there. That'll scare you if you're looking at your sheets and you see that.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? So that one sold for 11 and some change, guys.
Horror DVDs, some of the best ones to sell, obviously.
Yeah. He will like those.
Nike Just Do It. This is from the $1 t-shirt buy, I believe, where we got a bunch of t-shirts for $1. It's not an old one though. Just got Just Do It and Nike little swoosh. You probably can't see it, but it's on there. Swoosh. And that sold for
$13.50.
about $1 of that. We'll take it. This one we just listed. Shout out to my laundry lady, the beautiful Mrs. Linda. She washed this. It's all clean and nice. It's a North Face long sleeve vented shirt, size I think extra large. No, large. Sold in one day for
$25.
I got it for $2. So
when did you get that?
when did I get it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it was in a box of old stuff, guys.
No, it is old. I didn't say it was new. I said it just listed right away.
He goes, honey, I have some laundry for you to do. I go, okay, honey. I walk over and it's not in the laundry basket. I bought him a special laundry basket that he's supposed to fill up with
Special.
stuff. I did.
This is your special laundry basket, Cameron. You fill your stuff in here and it'll magically get washed.
But it was this random bucket and I'm like, I don't remember this stuff. So I start pulling it out. This stuff was in this bucket for so long, it was like stuck where it was like folded into itself because it was in this bucket for so long. There was like single shoes in there.
Basically, this is stuff that
I'm
was...
like,
no, it was at your dad's house when I bought stuff. I had made this bucket of clothes. And I'm like, okay, well, once I fill it up, I'm going to wash it. Well, then what happened was another bucket somehow managed to get on top of it that was heavier.
Somehow. Just so
crushed
crazy
everything.
how that happened.
I don't know who did it. I'm not going to point out any fingers. But I'm just saying, a bucket ended up on top. And as when we went on vacation, we had to clear out the trailer at my father-in-law's house. And there was a couple bins left in there of clothes. And in the bin. And then we pulled the clothes out and now we're getting to them. So Linda obviously has to throw me in the bus at least a few times or it wouldn't be a Flashback Finds video. This used to be my channel where I taught you. Now it's a channel where we are together and you get to hear us banter back and forth and you might learn something. So hopefully you are enjoying it. This is a radio amplifier. If you guys have been watching us a while, we had sold a bunch of radio equipment. A lot of them, not this one, but a bunch before. We were doing really well. Went to a sale, spent $400 that day. Bought the military helmets too. Remember 3 of them? Yeah. We sold over $1,000 already, and we sold this for $85. I think we have 6 or 7 of these. So this is our first one to sell. Yeah, we have a bunch. They're all back there. You can't see them, but they're there. Trust me. So I hope they start selling.
And then we got this cool Harley Davidson leather jacket right here, guys. It's heavy.
Nothing really.
It's kind of dirty, but I mean,
as my friend would say, it's been in the wind. Shout out Parrothead Picker.
It's been in the wind.
That means it's been used, but in a nicer way. It's a 3XL, just kind of your standard one here. There's no like big embroidery on it.
Which is nice.
But I got it for, well, it depends. Sometimes the embroidery can be really good. Obviously, the non-embroidered ones like that might be good for someone who doesn't need, just wants a nice Harley jacket to ride. That one, 3XL, spent $40 on it at a garage sale. It was 3XL. Had to grab it, and it sold for
$130.
I think it's going to Texas too, so that's not too bad.
That's nice.
But yeah, that was a good deal, and it only took maybe 2 months to sell. So, and I've had some.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong ones.
No, you didn't grab these at all. I grabbed them.
I know, but it wasn't the paperbacks.
No.
Are you sure?
It says hardcover.
Where? Oh.
In the listing where it says hardcover,
so,
spelled H-A-R.
These are from my collection.
No, these are not.
No.
These are from one of my sources. There's some of them are signed.
From the sources collection.
I don't like to talk about my sources. I don't know if it's a real signature though. You know, but it's in here, and they're kind of like the UK version is what they are, I believe. And then there's another one right there. But this little set sold for
$45.
I spent 10 on it from one of my sources. He said, "Hey, they're valuable, $10," and I'm like, "I'll take your word for it," and they sold. Ooh.
And then
these have been like the star of the show recently.
Yeah. More Abbott and Costello jerseys. These ones are different though because these are gray.
Yep.
The other ones we've been selling were the cream colored ones, and these ones are gray and navy blue. And it's number 9 and number 2. So
yep.
These ones sold for $60, guys.
So we've been selling for $30 a piece. I'm in them for 2 each. We had 4 of the gray ones and 6 of the cream ones, and we've sold I think 2 of the cream and
3 of the cream.
3 of the cream and 3 of the gray then. So yeah, we've done really, really well. Got them from one sale. This buyer bought both of those, so it's even better for us. And then another shirt. You guys would think we're clothing sellers. We rarely sell clothes, but today, this weekend's been our weekend.
This is a Call of Duty Infinite Warfare
little zombie.
Zombie Spaceland.
Yeah, that was from the $1 shirt. Buy 10 shirts again for $1.
And that one sold for $27.
That was global shipping.
Yeah.
Again, guys, global shipping. They paid full. I would have taken off for 20 on that, but the global shipping buyers, they're just so kind.
Yeah. And then we got Skylanders Track Team for PS4 right there.
From all of our video games. I didn't realize this one would have so much value, and I was looking through them, and I'm like, this one was not cleaned. It was already ready to go. But
and it sold for $40.
Look out for Skylanders Trap Team, guys. $40 for that game.
Or just go look in your death pile and see if there's something there worth money.
Your investment pile. You invest. Some people invest in other things. I invest in inventory to sell later when I have time. When I retire. 20-something years from now. 30, 40 years, who knows?
You're only 31.
32. You don't even know how old I am.
You're only 32. You got a while.
33 years, 34 years, whatever.
You're gonna work till
I'm in my 60s, yeah. I have to.
65?
The way you spend, I gotta keep working forever. Okay, guys, back to the store.
This is Amy Vanderbilt's Complete Book of Etiquette. It's from 1954. It's a hardcover.
Linda could really use this. She could work on her handkerchiefs and jewelry. You know, things to remind you. This is probably a book that is so outdated and just not always... I mean, I'm sure there's some good stuff here, but there's probably some stuff that's timed out, if you will.
Yeah, a lot.
But it was from a big book by, I think this was... No, when we got that Aquanaut book, I got this for $1 too. That book we sold for $1.75. Oh. This was there too, and I'm like, I'll just grab it for $1.
And it sold for 16 and some
So
change.
pretty much just as valuable as that $1.75. No, I'm just kidding. Not even close.
And now we've got Mario Strikers Charged.
This one I did clean.
Wii. Got cleaned, and this one sold for $20, guys.
$20. Good sale there.
And we'll let Cameron have his way with this one.
That sounds inappropriate. And I don't know what I would do with these. My wife is a strange person. These are old 1980s from the old stuff, Dawn dish soap. I'm not even... It's not watery, but it's definitely not as soapy as it normally would be, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of like, when you did that, it kind of looks like it, like,
no, there is some stuff. There's enough, because it's like a little bit more viscous, if you will. Pretty sure that's the proper usage. I was in science class once. These Dawn detergents were from that buy. They're not new, but they're pretty close to full. And I saw people were selling these old ones, and mine sold for
$50.
I put in there, I think I put in the description that it was a prop, can't guarantee like functionality of it. Same with all of my old like soaps and stuff. I put could be used as a prop. I can't guarantee, you know, quality of the item, just to offer maybe a little bit of protection there. Who knows if it would do anything.
Did you do that on the toilet paper?
Yes, definitely the toilet paper. We have some old vintage toilet paper if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's another bulk buy you guys should hear about.
Anyways,
next up is Human Torch.
This is a good figure, but he had corrosion and his back got all jacked up in there.
Yeah, so.
He does work, I think. Yeah, he does work, I think. But he's messed up.
He looks yucky, too. And he sold for $15 shipped, guys.
Otherwise, it would have been much more valuable. And then our last sale, at least for the next 20 minutes, unless something else comes through.
Yeah.
A Franklin Spelling Ace Pro. I got this at a estate sale for $2 from one of the ladies. She has really great estate sales. She always gives me good deals. That's where I got like all the QVC stuff recently. So this one was $2. It did need a battery, I believe, and it sold for $25. Look out for these little spelling aces, the little dictionaries. Not all of them are valuable. The older ones are even less valuable, but if you can get them for $1 or $2, some of them go for that $15-25 mark. So again, you're shipping them first class. A lot of them need replacement batteries. You might not have those. You have to order them, but if you get it for cheap, it might be worth your time. And that's everything, guys. 36 sales. That's what a weekend here looks like in California for us. We got to get them packed up now so we can go to bed. And Linda will be back if there's anything in the next 20 minutes that sells. And if not, we love you guys. We appreciate the support, and we will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.